Hey, what's going on, you guys? It is Townhall168 here, and today we're going to be giving you guys the best Townhall 7 hybrid base.
Don't bring me down.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? It is Townhall168 here, and today we're going to be giving you guys the best Townhall 7 hybrid base. And so, first off, before we start, I've got to tell you guys what hybrid means, because some people don't know what that means. Maybe if you've seen it around, you're like, what does that mean? So basically, there's three types of bases in Clash of Clans. There is the farming base, where you're going strictly for resources. You don't care about your trophies. Often you'll see the Town Hall way outside over there, not being cared about, and you're just going for those free 12-hour shields and collecting those resources and farming those resources. And now there's the other type of base called the trophy hunting base, where you're strictly going for trophies. You don't really care about your resources that much, and they're just kind of on the outside. So then we have the hybrid base, which is a combination of farming and trophy hunting. So this is a hybrid base, not a farming base. This is a hybrid base, and the way it works is well, I'm gonna go over why I like it a lot, what's been done, and all that stuff. By the way, the speed build is gonna be after the explanation, just because I like to show you guys what the base actually looks like, not having to wait through that whole speed build. But some people like watching the speed builds, and there's some awesome music, so that will be after this. So let's get into what is awesome about this base. So what we got here is we've got our, first off, let's talk about the mortars. So basically at Town Hall 7, your mortars are basically the strongest defense you have. That and your clan castle and your wizard towers, those are your strongest defenses, because most of the time, let's go through my log. This was before I had changed my base. I don't see too many air attacks. Honestly, I don't. So that's why air defense becomes a little more important later on when you get balloonions happening, a lot of balloonion stuff, and when you get higher and higher up and you get balloonion pros just going after you. But right now, the biggest things you see are Barch. I think Barch is like the biggest thing I see out here. Just a bunch of goblins, more Barch, some giants. Giant healer is a big thing. So we got some things to combat those. So the way it works is we got these three mortars here, and the goal I had with making this base is to have those mortars cover basically almost all inches of the base, and successfully we've basically done that. So as you can see, the first mortar here is covering all the way up way past the walls, past the army camp, almost out to the dark barracks out here. And then we got the mortar over here going all the way out almost to the edge of the base, and as you can see here, we got, if let's say someone comes down over here, they start dropping all their troops, they're coming in, they get past those gold mines. Once they're up to the gold mines, both of these mortars are going to be raining down terror on them, and they're going to be taken out. So you got that double mortar pounding down on you, and it's going to be a lot harder to get into the center of the base to grab that town hall or those resources. So now we got the mortars over here. This guy, he is covering a good amount of the back as well as a good amount of the front. So this is awesome, as well as we can always use this mortar here as well to have that double raining down on those enemy troops, just taking them out easily. So this is awesome if you have so let's say someone's going giant healer on you, they're dropping there, they're trying to take out this air defense, right? And so luckily we got some traps here just for that. So let's say they drop some wall breakers, they open up this compartment, they drop a bunch of giants, the giants come in, the double mortars are gonna be going ham on them. So there they go, taking them down, and then we'll have, let's say they drop the healer, and the healer will just be taken out by this air-seeking mine. And the reason if they're going giant healer, they're probably gonna attack from the bottom, because this air defense looks a lot more accessible than this one, just from looking at the base. If I were about to attack this base and I had giant healer, I'd be like, alright, I'm going to take this air defense out first, and then I'll get in and get that one later on. So that's some perks about this base in taking out those healers and those giants. And just big blobs of troops. You can just, with those double mortars pounding down, that's how it's going to help out. So now let's talk about how you're kind of saving your trophies and you're kind of saving your resources. So as you can see, I do have a gold storage right in the middle here. There's if you guys are not blind, there's a gold storage right there, and that shows that if you and you can replace this with elixir if you're going for elixir, but right now I am kind of more going for gold. So that's why I have the gold in the middle, and as well as I have my storage is pretty well spread out. And the biggest thing about having your storage spread out is when someone, let's say someone really good goes after you, right? And they're really good, but they're not good enough to totally take out your entire base. Let's say they get a good 2-star, maybe 2-star, and they might only get they might get all of your storages if all of your storages are clumped together. But if they're spread out, then it's a lot harder to get all of the resources. So that is the perk of having them spread out. And as you can see, they're not way on the outside. If you look at people on the leaderboards, you'll see that their storages are like on the outside of their base, and you're like, what are they doing? But what they're doing is they're trophy hunting. They don't care about their storages. But as you can see, all of the storages are safely behind walls, being protected by those defenses, those double mortar combo. It's crazy. So now what, alright, maybe when you kind of looked at this base, kind of looks a little funky from up top. It kind of doesn't really look balanced and stuff, and that's because we got some, when I was building this base, I had a lot of extra walls left, and I was like, okay, this could actually work out really well. So I decided to, since I have these cannons over here, the cannons are what make it look kind of weird, because I kind of spread out the cannons, the 3 cannons I had left, in an interesting fashion. So I have 2 cannons over here. This cannon, oh my god, I can't even click on it. That cannon right there, and I have this cannon over here. They're kind of guarding the bottom as well as helping protect that army camp, and this kind of side as well. And same deal over here with this guy. And then I had to have the guy on the top just because the top was a little weak. You kind of don't want people to attack from the top, but if they do, you're still going to be okay, because we put those walls here just to help spread out. So when someone places their troops, if we can put it back here, you can see the line. They have to place their troops a lot farther back, and that gives your defenses a lot more time to help take those troops out before they get close to killing the defenses. So that's what I did with the extra walls on the outside. As we can see, most people, I'm gonna guess, on this base are definitely just gonna attack from like right here, or maybe start on the bottom. I don't think many people will go for the top. And okay, so now, okay, let's talk about the bottom. So let's say if they're coming through, we got the Teslas there to protect, to take out all of the troops that start coming down from the bottom. And on the side, we got the cannon. Up top, we got another cannon. And on the side, like I said earlier, we have a cannon. Now, as they get a little closer and farther into the base, they got the wizard tower and those 2 mortars pounding down on them. The wizard towers are on the 2 sides here, just because I felt like that was a better position for them, just so the mortars maybe can focus on people over here, while the wizard towers can shoot people down from over there. So the wizard towers are key to winning defenses as well. So overall, I think it's a really good base. I think it's going to be working out really well for me. I'll tell you guys in the comments how many defenses I've won, if I've been really gaining a lot of trophies and not getting a lot of loot stolen. That is the goal of a hybrid farming base. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the like button, and here comes the speed build.